What's up everyone, Thor Love and Thunder is the fourth Thor movie in the MCU and the second time that director Taika Waititi has stepped in to put his stamp on this franchise. In this installment, Thor is on a journey for inner peace but soon finds that Gorr the God Butcher, played by Christian Bale, is seeking out the extinction of all gods and races to put an end to his plans. Now, no matter what you think about Thor Ragnarok, there's no denying that Taika Waititi is the best thing to happen to the Thor franchise. The bright colours, the retro 80s energy and a more likeable Thor make these movies refreshing and entertaining. To me at least, whether it's been in the comics, movies, TV shows, if you could remember the old Hulk series, Thor has always felt like a bit of a flat, overly serious character. What I think Taika has done and why I think Ragnarok in particular was received so well by the general audiences was because he sort of stripped back that serious tone and added a more lovable charm to the character. With Love and Thunder, you're going to find a very funny movie that really pushes the boundaries for making things as goofy as possible. Not in a bad way, but if you're looking for a serious movie or one that's less jokey than Ragnarok, then this probably won't be for you. I'll also just say there's a recurring goat joke in this movie that I thought would wear thin after a while, but I can't lie, I laughed every time. You'll know it when you hear it. This is Chris Hemsworth's 8th appearance as the God of Thunder, and you can tell that he's really having fun with it all. Natalie Portman makes a return, and as you may have noticed from the trailers, she gets mighty. Seeing two Thors fighting side by side on screen is just a good time really. Tessa Thompson also returns as Valkyrie and now the King of Asgard after the events of Endgame, and is just a joy to watch. The chemistry and energy between the three means that there's never really a dull moment in this movie. But this movie does move at a very quick pace. Thor Love and Thunder balances the absurd and emotional weight, but I do wish that there were more emotional moments, because when they do happen, the movie feels like there's more depth and it's all the more better for it. It does remind me of movies I grew up watching as a child. I couldn't quite put my finger on it, but there's something very nostalgic about this one. If you can remember movies like Flash Gordon or Masters of the Universe, there is a similar tone in places with Love and Thunder, and I think this one is one of those movies that kids will in particular really enjoy and will remember for years to come. I also think this has one of the best fight scenes visually in the MCU. In fact, there are two standout fights in this movie. The second one put the biggest smile on my face. It was just such a feel-good moment of this movie. Would Love and Thunder have benefited from being a bit longer of its runtime? I definitely think so, and I'm not sure why it isn't longer really. It seemed to rush through telling the story, and before I knew it, it was the end of the movie. Maybe that's a sign of how much I was enjoying the movie, but I think there could have definitely been more character development, especially with Jane and Gorr. I mean, you can't have Gorr the God Butcher in a movie and not show much of any God Butchering. It would have also made him seem even more menacing when he met Thor for the first time, because here's this unstoppable force come to kill, and we've seen him do it before. Sometimes showing is better than just telling the audience. So I think that was a missed point. And also spending some more time with Jane I think would have helped to build up her motivations as to why she wanted to become a hero. She does mention it in the movie, but I feel like just a little bit more time wouldn't have hurt. Also, as much as I like a less serious Thor, sometimes his goofiness was a bit overplayed, and when he did get more serious, it made his character more interesting. I think a better balance between being goofy and straight-laced Thor is what is needed, much like how he was in Ragnarok and the later Avengers movies. All in all, I thought Thor Love and Thunder was a thrill ride. It's another great outing for Thor. Do I think it's the best one? No, I still think Ragnarok wins in that category, as it's just a better balanced movie. I think the whole cast were great in their parts. I just wish there were more of them and more of the movie. So would I recommend going to see it? Absolutely. If you loved Ragnarok, then this is definitely a movie for you. It's a great movie and lots of fun while introducing us to even more stories and characters from the Marvel Universe. If you're not a fan of Ragnarok, however, then just know that the tone of this one is that movie times by 10. Oh, and the Guardians of the Galaxy are in this film, but it's for the shortest time that I almost forgot that they were there. It is, however, a Thor film, so you don't want it to be overstuffed with characters, so it's not really a big loss. There are also 2 end credit scenes, so make sure you stay for those. Thor Love and Thunder is out now. Have you seen it yet? What did you think about it? leave your comments in the section below. Don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.